Hello, hello friend. Welcome to all in my YouTube channel, all about civil engineering. My friend money. The link of my channel is here, and what this channel give you, this I have listed here. So please subscribe the channel and watch such fruitful videos based on this content. So today's topic for discussion is estimation and costing. Today I am explaining about the estimation and costing part 1. What will be the content of today's discussion? The content for today's discussion: what is estimation, their purpose of estimation, technical terms in estimation, and classification of estimation. That will be studied. So now first we'll study what is meant by estimation. What is meant by estimate? Estimate means something calculate. Calculate something. In terms of civil engineering, what is meant by estimation? We'll see. Estimation, it is an art of calculating or computing the various items of work or project to find out its approximate cost, the quantity required for various materials, labors, equipments. It is called as the estimation. So now it is calculating. We are calculating. Estimate means something something we need to calculate or compute. What we need to compute? The requirements of project. Requirements of projects. So its approximate cost is the quantity required. Required quantity of different resources, that is 3M principle is man, material and money. So requirement of all these for a project is calculated by the process. That process is called as the estimation. Now purpose of estimation: there are n number of purposes of estimation. So first is to find out the cost of construction work. Whatever explained in the definition, that will be the purpose. So you'll be understanding. First understand the definition and then learn the purpose of estimation. It's easy. So first is to find out the cost of construction work, to manage materials, labors and equipment, to invite tenders, to check out the work during execution, to calculate the payments to the contractor, to calculate the sale value of building, to fix standard rent, and to demolishing a building. So these are the some purposes of estimation, to find out the cost of construction. So whatever cost we require for construction work, that will first will need to calculate, then we'll go for the financial arrangement. Here we require this work or this estimation is required for the arranging the financial assistance to your project. So project, here project means project means it is the thing which consumes time and resources. It is anything which consumes time and resources, that is called as the project. And here the to calculate materials, labors and equipment required for the project, that is the man, material and money. Then to invite the tender for work and arrange the contract, we require all the necessary details regarding that work. So this is also purpose of estimation. Then to check out work done by contractor during execution. So if we have allotted the work to anybody, so that is called as a contractor. So during checking or during execution, we need to check different activities or different work done by contractor. That will be its purpose. Then to calculate payment of contractor, this is most important. Then to fix the rent, and so this is enlisted all in one slide. Now technical terms used in the estimation and costing. So first is the project. A project, already I have told you, project is nothing but it is which consumes time and resources. So here in detailed definition of project, project is a detailed requirement of proposal or scheme consisting of following things. First, detailed technical report, history, design data and calculation, detailed drawings, detailed specifications, schedule of rates, project estimates. The project gives full detail of all works involved for both structural and financial requirement. That is nothing but project. Then quantity survey. What is meant by quantity survey? Quantity survey is the estimating of the quantities of different items of work for a project. This is branch of civil engineering. These quantities are worked out from the plan and drawing of the structure. Then plinth area. Then plinth area. So plinth area is the built up covered area of building measured at floor level of any story. How it is calculated? It is calculated by taking the external dimensions of the building at the floor level, excluding following things: plinth offsets if any, courtyard, open areas, balconies, and cantilever projections. Supported porches other than cantilevered are included in plinth area. So this is the plan given. All dimensions are in centimeter. So you calculate the plinth area. Here plinth area is this dimension 490 into 340. That will be the plinth area. So here solution is given. So this will be the plinth area. So now what should not be included in plinth area? First, area of loft, internal sanitary shafts more than 2 square meter in area, unenclosed balconies, architectural bands, cornices, sunshades, vertical sun breakers or box lowers projecting out, towers, turrets, domes, etc. projecting above the terrace level, not forming a story at the terrace level. This is called as this much should not be included in the plinth area. So you will see loft. This loft. So this will be the loft. So we cannot consider here. This will be the loft. We cannot consider this area. Whatever area of loft is there, we cannot consider this dimension and this dimension. This is the area, as you know, area length into width. So that will not be considered. Then external services. In a project beside the building structure, some outside work are required which come under external services. Some outside work. But it is included in project, but it is called as the external services. So example may be the digging, filling, leveling and dressing of road including approach road external sewage, disposal of works, external electrical services, line with posts, plantation of trees, storm water drains, fencing or compound wall, gates. So these are the extra work. Whatever extra work is called as the external services. This is also part of project. Now the cost of external services work may vary from 10% to 20% depending on the nature and size of the project. So external services cost, it may be 10% to 20% depending on the project nature and size of project. Now contingencies. Contingencies are the term indicates incidental expenses of miscellaneous character which cannot be classified under any distinct item subhead yet certain to the work as a whole. Contingencies are nothing but they are the extra costs emerges. So if we have taken the project, that time the rate of steel was different, rate of material was different, and when we go for running the project, and after some period the rate of different material changes, varies. So that will be the contingencies extra. So in this estimate, the contingencies are 3% to 5% of estimated cost is taken as contingency. So now work charge establishment. So during the construction of building or project, a certain number of work supervisors are required to be employed. Their salaries and infrastructure fund are paid from the amount of work charge establishment. So it may be 1.5 to 2%. Now tools and plant charges, T&P charges. For big work or project, a certain percentage of the estimated cost is provided in the estimate for the purchase of or rent of tools and plants, which will be required for the execution of work. Normally the contractor has to arrange and use his own tools and plants. So that is the tools and plants. So whatever instrument, these are the instrument we require. You cannot purchase it. Sometimes you cannot purchase it, but you need to hire it. So that charges are called as the tools and plants. These charges may be 1 to 1.5% of the estimated cost. Now centage charges, the departmental charges. So when the engineering department takes up the work, other department, a certain amount of the estimated cost is to be charged to meet the expenses of the establishment, designing and planning supervision. This percentage charge is known as centage charges. The centage charge is provided in the estimate of the work of the central government is undertaken of execution. These charges also known as supervision charges for the work. These charges are supervision charges or government charges. So government will supervise your work. That will be the centage charges. So it may be 10% to 20% of the estimated cost. Now schedule of rates. So list of rates of various items of work in the form of printed book known as schedule of rate. So it is used for preparation of estimate, serve as a guide in setting rate in connection with contract agreement and project management. So schedule of rates. So here in this book, this is the book published by government, that is also called a DSR, district scheduled rate, or here the Delhi scheduled rates are widely used all over India. So Delhi schedule of rates. Here the rates are given. Here the rates of different items of work are given. Contractor will not charge more than this rate. Now thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please do share it and subscribe the channel for more such fruitful video lectures. If you have any doubt, comment me your doubt. I will try to solve all your doubts. If you have any suggestion, the suggestions are most welcome. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you. Good day.